Έλα, παιδιά, Jimmy's here. Jimmy Chapas. I haven't done a video for some time because, when you're in Greece in summer, it's pandemonium. You forget everything. You start with the beach, the pota, the taverna, the drinks, the club, the this, the day after the beach, again, the drinks, the pota, the taverna, the club, the day after the beach, again, after the third day, you are Forrest Gump. You forget who you are, where you are, δεν ξέρεις τι γίνεται. You don't know what's happening in Greek. Δεν ξέρεις τι γίνεται, you don't know what's happening. And I was thinking, because all the day at the beach, ας πούμε, I observe people because comedians, the UNESCO should recognize us as modern day philosophers. Why? Because we spend all our day observing human nature. And it's funny because there is something like a pattern. You can find a pattern in the group of islands where I am, Kyklades. Normally people come here, for surf και τα λοιπά, για το Natal. Of course, the assholes go to Mykonos and to Santorini because it's like the first time you have to pay the revolutionary tax, no? You don't know, you go to Mykonos. You don't know, you go to Santorini, but you only go once, you never go back. Why? Because it's impossible to go there, παιδιά. It's impossible. You go over there, να πούμε, to sit on the beach and they ask you for 80 euros just to sit on a piece of plastic. They call it stroma, No, you have the bed here, 80 euros. Τι λες, Minimum consumption, 6,000 euros. What? Τι λέει, ρε φίλε, να πούμε, what are you crazy? Να πούμε, what do you think this is? Dubai? Are you crazy? So we leave this to the Russians and the Arabs. No more Greeks in Mykonos and Santorini. You will never see a Greek there. If you see a Greek, take a selfie with him. We cannot go there because we cannot afford it. Δηλαδή, they kicked us out from our own island. And people say, no, I'm going to Greece. You're going to Greece? Where? Mykonos? No, μεγάλε, this is not Greece. Mykonos is something else. Greece is something else. Μας γαμίσανε, they fucked us. So anyway, when you're here on the beach, δηλαδή, you can spot the French, ας πούμε, the French, the French. A lot of French in Kyklades. And it's like, the French, they have this thing that they have a talent. They can say something which normally takes 30 seconds to say, and they can say it in 15 minutes because they love hearing themselves, να πούμε. And I'm there, here they do surf, and you hear them. Instead of saying, no, it's windy, I'm going out, I'm taking this, I don't know, Sanida, the board, I'm going out to do. Ouais, non, en fait, je vais naviguer, mais ça dépend des conditions, tu vois, parce que je sais pas si je vais prendre la voile de 7 ou la voile de 10, parce que bon, j'aime bien faire un petit peu de borderline, tu vois, un petit peu de killer loop, aller sur les côtés, ça dépend de l'ordre de le vent et tout, mais prenez voir et tout. Τι λες, μωρέ μαλάκα, να πούμε, what are you saying, να πούμε, you're in Greece, να πούμε, ρε φίλε, relax, να πούμε, relax. You come here, ας πούμε, as if you were in the metro in Paris. You're telling us about what? The square of the circle. Who are you, Malaga Einstein? Relax, να πούμε. Then you have the others, the Italians. You see them on the beach. When you see an Italian, women or man, it's the same. They are exactly the same, whether they just hit the beach, or they just hit the taverna, or the restaurant, or they just hit the club, or they just hit the bar, or they just enter a shop. They are always exactly the same. They dress the same with the same makeup. You don't know if they just woke up or they are going to bed because they are Italians. They are like this. They have a talent. They have the talent. Anything they do, they look good. Anything they go, you immediately spot an Italian on the beach because it's like he's going on a pasarela, no, he's doing a show or she's doing a show, and it's very funny because people get shocked on Instagram. You cannot put pictures of breasts if you see the nipple. You have to hide the nipple in Instagram. If you go now to the beaches here in Greece, it's not that they wear G-string. It's like they wear a strap, a small. Band-aid. It's just a sticker. They put a post-it. It's not a G-string, which, by the way, is completely ridiculous. I don't know who called it G-string because when you look at it from the back, it's a Y, the letter Y. Why do they call it G when it's a Y? I was talking about this with my friend Spike on the big Μαλάκα Spike, αυτό γιατί το λένε G? Why do they call it G? Jimmy, I don't know. Because maybe if you put the person profile, well, the lady, not the, even though in Mykonos a lot of men wear G-strings, you put the lady in profile, maybe it has the shape of a G, no? So from the back it goes like this, raka raka tak, it goes to the front, a G, and it goes a little bit inside. Εντάξει. it requires a lot of imagination when it's a Y from the back, no? Then you have the Russians. Well, look at the Russian. By the way, the Russians completely disappeared. Completely disappeared. But when they were here, it's like you see the Russians. The guy is always 65, 68, 70, 60. And the girl is usually 20, 22, 23. This is the pattern. This is the pattern. And you know, and they stand like this in the bars. It's completely Instagram moment, and they stand like this as if you are in a zoo. So they are the lion in the zoo, and they look at you like this, no? As if they're making you a favor to see them, to look at them. They're making you a favor. What is this? So it's very funny because now these lions in the zoo disappeared completely, and if you see them, they speak any other language, not Russian. They're very low profile. So you're gonna tell me, and Jimmy, how are the Greeks? The Greeks, bordello. Anywhere you hear noise, it's us, the Greeks. Why? Because the gods created us to civilize the world. The problem is that once we civilize the world, we forgot to civilize ourselves. Κατάλαβες τι γίνεται, you see the Greek genius. This is how it goes, Sam in Greece. Άντε παιδιά, Jimmy Tsapas.